Good morning, YouTubers. Nightmare7 here. I'm back with another toy review. This time I'm reviewing Transformers Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Skywarp. And he is, unlike Thundercracker, he is by Takara Tomy. But it's still a good looking figure. And since, if you remember, just like Thundercracker, Skywarp is a repaint of Starscream. Just like in G1. Now again, here he is next to Starscream. And if I can, let's bring in Thundercracker. Like, here they are, the original, the Seekers from the 80s in Baver style, which is pretty awesome. I really like the Baver Seekers. So again, I'm really happy to have Skywarp. So again, that's enough of these guys. So Skywarp, as you know, the articulation is still the same. He does come with the same tech weapons as Starscream does, but this time they're gray and red instead of silver and instead of brown and I believe silver. I believe, I can't remember. I don't have Starscream's weapons with me right now, but again, it is a tech, and if you plug it in, if I can try it without knocking the camera down, you get the longer blade, which he can hold on his arms like this. And again, mine came with tight joints, which fortunately he will stand. But honestly, that looks kind of silly. But again, if you want him to look like in G1, like, remember he had no rays back in G1, you can do those with his guns. Now again, this is a medtech weapon. See? Which, this one does nothing, of course. But again, you bring it here. And now I'm gonna do it with the Norton, with these guns pointing, and you have Skywarp tricked out to act like G1. Now again, I do have the weapons. I do have this type of blade for each one of these guys. Give me a minute if I can find it. But I think my Starscream is broken. But hang on. All right, I decided to just look for the one Thundercracker has, because I'm not gonna bother looking for Starscream, but it's basically like this, where this part would be brown and the blade would be silver. Thundercracker wouldn't come with this one. He would come with a chainsaw gun, which I unfortunately lost a long time ago, but I really don't care about that. Or I care about the figure himself being complete, which both of them are. And again, so again, instead of like a shiny, I don't know, like a dull shiny yellow, Skywarp is now red. And the gray plastic on them looks almost the same, but I think Skywarp is just slightly darker, which is okay. Which is pretty much the same thing, but again, you can sort them there or in the back. But again, these could act like extra thrusters, but I'm not gonna do that. But again, Skywarp articulation is the same, and for the Skywarp, basically, pretty much has the same detail to look almost like Thundercracker. So see what I mean. The black might still be the same. The gray plastic just might be slightly darker on Skywarp. Thundercracker has yellow eyes, while Skywarp has red eyes. Thundercracker's Decepticon symbol is on his right arm, and Skywarp is on his left arm. Black, you see what I mean? They look almost the same detailing, just with different colors. But again, that's enough of that. Again, that's enough of Thundercracker. Now, for a comparison, here he is next to Fall of Cybertron Skywarp. Alright. Here he is next to Classic Skywarp, Target exclusive. Now, mine doesn't have no rays or missile launchers, unfortunately. It's because, as you probably know with my figures, I bought this guy pre-owned. And Skywarp I got off eBay. The Dark of the Moon Skywarp I got off eBay. So I got him loose, but I did get him with these. His card, which I can't read it to you. I don't know what it's saying because it's not in English, as you can tell. See, so but it does have a cool picture, artwork of him. If it'll focus. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna focus. But again, I don't know what it's saying. Yeah, it's not in English. He did come with these, he does come with his instructions. And I don't know what this is, honestly. Let me just open. I haven't opened it since I bought it. I bought this figure about, I don't know, 3 months ago. Oh yeah, just telling you. It's from the card Tomy. I don't know what's, but it does have a picture of Bumblebee with Ratchet's medtech gun. Which I don't know what it's saying. Probably to act like the video game where you could use Bumblebee as. Again, this where you remember this medtech game you could play as Bumblebee with any weapon. Yeah. Again, these are just his instructions, which I'm not even gonna bother checking for you guys. You know the deal. Not even needing them. But again, I can't read those for you guys, unfortunately, because it's not, like I said, it's not in English. But again, for more comparisons, here he is next to Cybertron Skywarp. The purple looks almost the same. Except Cybertron Skywarp's purple might be a little bit darker. Well, this one's like a shiny light yellow. Shiny light purple, I mean. They look almost the same, to be honest with you. Here he is next to Prime Skywarp, aka Arms Micron. Yeah, I know. He doesn't have his silver stickers. I like it. They look fine like this to me. I didn't put all the stickers on, but though his Arms Micron counterpart, it's just a little bit taller. Again, yeah, it's a little bad. I'm not gonna mess with it too much. I might not transform Arms Micron Skywarp, but I might not. Just don't want the figure to get too damaged. Here, especially because of the horn. Revenge of the Fallen Skywarp, Walmart exclusive back then. You see my review on this guy. Still, I'm gonna see if I can find missiles for this guy. And finally, here is Armada Skywarp. Yep, his sounds still work. And here he is next to his minicom buddy, Thunder Crash. Alright, that's enough of that. That's all the Skywarps I have. Now, let me just show you the articulation for this guy. The articulation is basically the same. His joints are pretty tight though. It's really tight. You can do the soccer goal. Decepticon soccer goal. Like usual. Articulate ball jointed arms. Ball jointed elbow. I'm not gonna mess with it too much because I don't want this. That's why. Now it's not loose or anything, it just likes to pop up sometimes. But it is pretty tight once you pop it back on. So again, yeah, you know the deal though. But do 360 of them. Now, just in case you're wondering, if you heard something, that's actually my mom showering. She's about to head for work. It's early in the morning here in Arizona. What time is it? It's okay, I think my phone's gonna let me check. But I'm guessing it's around 9 or something. Give me a minute. Okay, I checked the time. It's only 8:30 right now. It's about to be 8:30. But again, you see Skywarp has silver, purple. He's mostly black. His yellow cockpit's the same as Starscream and Thundercrackers. Yeah, I know he has that gap, which I'm not going to mess with. But yeah, he's got black toes, purple feet, a gray plastic heel spur, his landing gear. You know the deal with this guy. So 360 of them. You could paint these silvers, but I'm not gonna do that. It's his thrusters. I could like fix those, like make it silver, but I'm not gonna do that. I just like that. Like this is fine. His head can go. I think it can go. Yeah, I can go 360. But again, it's just really tight, especially because I don't mess with these figures. But again, let me just transform the other Skywarps to do the size comparison for these guys in vehicle mode. Alright, yeah, now that I got everybody transformed, and I just realized something. Since I have False Cybertron Skywarp, I wonder how these would look. Honestly, it looks too far. It looks too high. Honestly, since these are False Cybertron Skywarp's weapons, these actually look really good on him. It looks really cool, except the purple's a bit off. Honestly, it looks really cool. I never actually thought about that. Pew 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 pew. He got purple Gatling guns. Kinda acts like the deluxe, which had purple missiles for the arms. And again, I wonder how they would look like on the back. Honestly, could act like a weapon, like a backpack, like with Ironhide. before Sentinel killed him. Honestly, these could act like real thrusters. It's kind of making them top heavy though, unless I bend them down a bit. Yeah, you got it. Now, okay, enough of that. Now to transform Skywarp. If you've seen my review on Thundercracker, you know what to do. But since I wasn't able to do it too well, and also my old phone had a messed up camera, this is a new one I got for almost a year now. Got it for Christmas. So again, to transform this mold, detach the back, which will be the wings. Bring down his black crotch, his black crotch. Open it, which will be bring this piece up, which will be his landing gear. Close this piece down. Close this to cover the head. Bring these down. Bring up these silver peat bits. Oh, it's kind of tight. Bring the crotch back up. Bring these down. Bring forward the legs, which will be his thrusters. Do the same thing with the other leg. Sorry about that, you guys. I've been up since like 5 o'clock. Just had my breakfast. Now I want to do a review for you guys. Now for the arms, fold up the hands. Bring them like this. Do that. Same thing with the other arm. Do this. Fold them. And then fold them again. We'll do this first. Then fold them up. And hopefully you can. I might have to do this first. Like just squeeze it in there. Don't do it too hard, of course. Hang on. There we go. I should have done that first. Again, don't squeeze it too hard. There we go. Now we can bring these back out. Now bring that down. Lift up his fins. Bring down his cockpit. And there you have Dark of the Moon Skywarp in jet mode. His F-22 Raptor mode. And his medtech weapons can still be stored on the well, for this one here, let's do it here. Could have how big it is. It can be stored there, so you don't lose them. Which is, it's nice that they use red. See, we got Skywarp. Now for comparisons, here he is next to classic Skywarp. He's a little bit smaller than his Generation 1 counterpart, or classics, which is what. And this was the Target exclusive back then. And again, no missiles, because again, I bought it pre-owned. I'm still trying to get some. Alright. Arms Micron Thundercracker. I didn't transform Skywarp because again, I don't want to mess up that horn. But again, if you want to see an actual comparison of him with the actual Arms Micron Skywarp, if you have Instagram, follow me. It's YouTuber Nightmare 70. But again, the exact same mold, just a different color. Just blue instead of black. Thundercracker. Again, Arms Micron. Cybertron Skywarp. Oh, okay, I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. Sorry about that. I got too close. Sorry. Again, here is Revenge of the Fallen Skywarp. The purple, honestly, the purple looks almost the same. Which is a good touch. Again, a comparison. Since this is actually a Voyager, this is how big they were back then. I missed those figures. If we can get a Studio Series Skywarp, we got Thundercracker for Studio Series. This would be great. That would be great if we get a Studio Series Skywarp. Rather than just wasting a custom. Because I'll be like, I don't want a counterfeit custom. I want the real thing. If we can get the real thing, good. I don't want to have to waste a custom. But here's Armada Skywarp. Yep. Alright, that's him. And Thunder Crash. Just because Armada Thunder Crash. Skywarp had a minicon named Thunder Crash for the Armada figures back in the Unicron trilogy. Man, I miss those old days. I never watched the Unicron trilogy. I only got to watch I only got to watch a little bit of Cybertron. It was years ago. I was only a kid, so I didn't watch much. But one more comparison. Give me just a minute, you guys. Let me put on his weapons, Gatling guns. Hang on, you guys. Give me just 1 minute. Don't hang in there. Just give me 1 minute. And there we are. Here he is next to Fall of Cybertron Skywarp. Alright. And let's bring in his brothers. Here is Thundercracker. And where is it? Alright, yeah, Starscream. Now this one is actually not complete. It's missing the right fin for jet mode. See, I have 2 of this guy. See, I have 2. This one I'm gonna keep as is. This one, if I can get another fin, I'll do it. Okay, I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, oops, excuse my foot. Now you see, I have this Starscream. That one I'm gonna keep as is. This one, if I can get another fin, which I should be able to soon, I'm gonna make this one to Sunstorm. And this Thundercracker here, this one I'm gonna keep as is. This one in jet mode has loose joints. Gonna turn that one into Acid Storm. And I have a local friend who's actually a Transformers collector. He does commissions too. He made me some figures already, some customs. So again, here is Skywarp with Thundercracker. And here he is with the lieutenant, Decepticon lieutenant. Hang on. Yeah, again, if you saw the hands, they are loose jointed. Right. So again, 360 of Skywarp. He does have a black cockpit this time instead of a white one, or like a with Thundercracker, who has a gray cockpit, like a dark gray cockpit. His is all black, just like the figure himself. Their cockpit is still yellow, as you can see. Yeah, the Decepticon symbol on the right this time, where Thundercracker had his on the left. Would be nice if they actually had 2 together. He's detailed just like Thundercracker, exactly the same detailing. See? Yeah, so red is now purple, blue is now black, and silver is still silver. See, but again, it's enough Thundercracker. So again, 360 is Skywarp. Now, see, pretty cool detailing. Now, again, hopefully, if we can get a Studio Series Skywarp, great. That way I don't have to waste a custom. I don't want to be doing that stuff. But again, that is my review of Transformers Dark of the Moon Deluxe Skywarp. Stay tuned for my next video. Nightmare 70 out. Oh yeah, and if I'm not on tomorrow or later today, since next week is Thanksgiving, my sister's gonna be visiting from Colorado for a week. And again, that might keep me from doing videos, because this room is actually hers, and she only visits this time since she lives in Colorado now for work. But again, she only visits. But again, I will still be on. But again, for now, you guys have a Thanksgiving if I'm not back on later. Nightmare 70 out.